Hi, I'm Julie McCluskey with Summit School District, here with Paul Haig and the Lake Dillon Optimists to talk about the importance of community service here in Summit County and the great program that the Optimists help us run for our youth at Summit Middle School. So Paul, take it away.
Thank you, Julie. The Summit Lake Dillon Optimist Club is a service club similar to like the Lions Club or the Rotary Club. Our motto is Friend of Youth, so we try to do things in the community for the youth. Some of you may be familiar in the elementary schools. We do a basketball league program, girls 5th grade volleyball program. We have chess clubs at the elementary schools. At the middle school, we sent a couple teams to the Rainbow competition. We give out scholarships. We do an essay contest, and one of the funnest things that we do is different student recognition events, and this is what we're here for today. As part of the school's baccalaureate program, the kids do some community service projects, and that's what we're here to hear about today. You know, we live in this great place, great community, great county, wonderful towns, a super first-class school district, wonderful staff, wonderful teachers, and of course, good parent involvement with the students. And that's all part of the village that it takes to raise a child. But guess what? The children are growing up. And so today what we're going to hear about is how they've gone out into our community, our village, to help build our village. So that's what we're here for. So we'll hear their wonderful stories. Thanks,
Great.
Julie.
Thanks, Paul. It is my honor to chat with both Holly and Gianna about their experiences helping out in our community, and it has something to do with animals. So, Holly, why don't you start? Tell us a little bit about your community service here in Summit County.
Well, I volunteer at the Frisco Animal Shelter. I do it almost 3 to 5 hours a week.
Wow.
And I get to learn about all the animals and some of their backstory and get to help them find homes.
So what are some of the things you're doing at the shelter when you're there?
I often walk dogs, and we go in and we help the cats who often are shy, or the dogs are shy, and so help them be more social with people.
That's wonderful. So a lot of petting, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and getting to know the animals.
Yeah.
Do you have an animal that has been one of your favorites, or one that you wanted to take home yourself?
Yeah, there was a dog a couple years ago, and he was one of my favorites, and he was shy.
Was he?
Yeah.
What was his name?
His name was Hank.
Hank.
Yeah.
Hank the dog.
Yeah.
Did he get a home?
Yeah, he found a good home with another dog, actually, from our shelter that he was good friends with. So.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets at your house?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs.
Great.
Yeah.
So you're a lover by heart anyway.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a veterinarian when you grow up?
No.
That's a lot of work, isn't it? Yeah. Well, Holly, we're so proud of you and the gift that you've given these animals. Can you tell me why you think it's important that students in Summit County should be doing community service, whether with animals or anybody else?
I just think it's important because you really get to have a different experience, and you get to sort of go out into the world and like help people, and that gives you a really good feeling. So.
That's awesome. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. And Gianna, your turn. Tell us a little bit about your community service.
I shadow at a vet clinic about 3 hours a week, and I also volunteer at the animal shelter in Frisco. I volunteer at a horse rescue in Fairplay,
Nice.
which is right outside of Breckenridge.
Great. Great.
So that's pretty fun. And at the vet clinic, it's amazing because I really want to be a vet when I grow up. So I get to learn what they do. I get to see like how they deal with different problems in animals.
And what are some of the things that you've done as a volunteer at the vet clinic, Gianna?
I have helped organize the place a little bit more. I've helped clean up after when they're about to close up, and I get to watch them do procedures on the animals.
Wow. Can you name any procedure you've seen done that you really learned something or you thought was interesting?
Well, they had to take about 20 teeth out of a dog,
Oh,
and so they had to put it under some medicine.
anesthesia or
And
something to
yeah.
help it sleep? Wow.
And it was crazy because I didn't know that dog could have that many amount of teeth taken out. I thought it was kind of creepy.
And
that
was he
could
an
survive.
older dog?
No, he was actually pretty young, and I was really scared for him.
Oh, well, I bet he gets to eat ice cream now, right? When we lose a tooth, right, you get something good to eat, so hopefully he did. So you said you want to grow up and be a veterinarian, Gianna.
Yes.
I think that's pretty terrific.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're getting lots of experience, horses and smaller animals, pets. What kind of veterinarian? Do you want to work in a place just like the one you're working with here?
I would
Or-
love to do that.
That's great. Well, you know, Summit County has a lot of pets. We could probably use another veterinarian.
Well, I'm actually hoping to go to college in California.
Oh, well, you can always come back. How's that?
So, yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a similar question like I asked Holly. What have you learned from your volunteering experience, and why do you think it's important that all students in Summit County volunteer in the community?
I think it helps grow our community to be a better place to live in. Just picking up pieces of trash off the road is a great start to making our Summit County a better place to live.
Oh, I agree. Thank you, Gianna. And I have a certificate of excellence for both of you for your tremendous accomplishments. Gianna, congratulations, and Holly.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Esteban and Evan join me now to talk about their experiences in Summit County and some of the great work they've done to help out our families. So Evan, why don't you talk first about your experience with the Rotary, right?
Yeah. All right, so I volunteer at the Summit County Rotary Club, the one in Breckenridge, and I do various of activities with them. Just a few months ago, around Christmas time, I did a community dinner, which was helping those people who can't afford that much food to get dinner, and that was really good. I also have helped with other various Rotary things, and I also do the club at the middle school, the Interact Club.
I love that. Tell me a little bit about Interact. What are some of the things your club does here in the building, and how did you learn about it?
I learned about the Interact Club from my parents because they were involved with the Rotary Club
That's
in
great.
Breckenridge. And so I was able to join Interact and be able to volunteer with them in sending medical bags and school bags to Honduras.
That's right. Does that go with our Summit in Honduras group, the students that go, or do you send them separately?
I think we sended them separately.
Okay. You know, we have a student group that goes to Honduras fairly regularly. You'll have to put that on your bucket list, right? Something for you to do.
Yeah.
That's great. Evan, you've been involved, it sounds like, in a couple of different really important community events.
Yeah.
Why was that important, and why did it make a difference to you to do that work?
I think being involved with your community, no matter who you are, is good because it's a good way to, especially if you're new to the county, to really get into it and learn more about that community and the people who are in it.
That's excellent. I don't think I've ever heard that response from one of our students, that you just get to know your community better. That's terrific. I would agree you do. Well, keep volunteering and keep up your good work with the Rotary. We appreciate it. And Esteban, tell us a little bit about what you did.
So sorry about that. So I would help at different religious camps, I guess, and sometimes I would go help at the community dinner also.
Great. Did you help at the camps for younger children?
Yeah, at
Oh, that's
camps for younger children, so I guess they could get closer to God, I guess, because there's not a lot of kids that want to be in, like, I guess, the ceremony of God, and I think they get bored with reading all the Bible and stuff. So I guess it's a fun way to help kids learn how to, like, get closer to God.
I love that. Summer camps certainly are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the activities you did with the children.
So there would be different activities, like I guess movies from, I guess, like little clips from different kids around the world, explaining what they did every day and how God helps them, and I guess also, like, we get to eat like snacks and have fun. Yeah.
Snacks and fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Did you play games?
Yeah, we play games outside and we just have a good time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Did you make any friends through your?
Yeah, I guess sometimes I like go to the elementary school with my little sister.
Oh,
And I
great.
see like some of the kids there, and then they recognize me because they saw me at the camp.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you've helped out with the community dinners. Where have you
Yeah.
done that?
In Silverthorne.
Okay,
By
the
the,
Elks
Come and
Lodge?
Go. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I guess I just go help there to see if they need any help sometimes, or I'd go with SOS Outreach.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a good program.
Yeah.
Do you ski and snowboard with us?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. That's great. So if you were talking to a fifth grader today, Esteban, because next year you're headed to the high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were telling them about community service and why it's important and what you've learned, what would you share with them?
I guess it's really good because you can see how you've grown throughout the years in community service and how you've done it in different ways.
Ah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, keep doing it when you get to the high school, all
Yeah.
right? Stay plugged in, keep helping out. You'll make a big difference. Well, congratulations to both of you. Very nice job, Esteban, certificate, and Evan. Congratulations. I'm joined now by Alexis and Monse, who helped with our ice cream social at Summit Middle School, a pretty important event if you're a fifth grader. This was our fifth graders' visit to the school with their families and a chance for both the family and the student to get to know the building and the people here a little bit better. So Monse, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about what you did the night of the ice cream social and what it was that you were doing as part of your service.
So we tried to incorporate the parents to like communicate with each other, but aside from that, we had the children do a scavenger hunt.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so we separated them into teams and kind of gave them a tour and made them kind of find where the places were.
So they were finding places in the building. Why was that important, Monse?
Because that way next year they can know where the places are without getting lost.
That's good. And it can feel like a new building. This was new to you once. It's a little scary at first, right? Yeah, for sure. Were you helping the students and the families? Were you doing both? You were helping the parents and
Yeah.
the kids? That's great. What did you think about helping the parents find their way here in the building?
They just kind of hung out and got to know each other so they could like stay in touch.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So parents, they can call when
Yeah.
something comes up. I like that. What was your favorite part about that night, besides the ice cream? I'm guessing that was pretty good.
Just being with the children in general.
Do you have younger siblings? Do you
No.
work with kids normally? No.
Most of the time, yeah.
Well, thank you. I know if you're a fifth grader, it's pretty
Yeah.
scary to come here, and we appreciate what you did. Alexis, tell us a little bit about what you were doing that night.
I was doing the same as Monse, helping the children find their way through the school and helping the parent like translate for the parents.
You were interpreting and translating for them?
Yeah.
Were you doing that as well, Monse? I think that's pretty important that you're helping our families, and I'm guessing it was Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were helping our Spanish-speaking families around the building and the children as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were the kids excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they nervous?
No.
No,
No, not really.
Um,
They were really loud.
they were really loud.
Yeah.
Were they screaming? Running around?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I bet there was a prize involved, right?
Yeah.
Scavenger hunt, ice cream.
Everyone got ice cream, so yeah.
A lot of sugar. Do you have any younger brothers or sisters, Alexis?
I have 4.
You have 4. Were any of them in this group coming here next
No.
year? Not yet.
No.
Well, that's a good thing. You're headed to the high school next, aren't you?
Yeah.
You as well, Monse. Do you think it would help if they had an ice cream social over there and you guys had a chance to go over to the high school and learn all the buildings? And say that again for us, Monse.
That's what we were talking about. Because it's kind of like some of us missed the tour at the high school, so it would actually be better if we could just go to the high school and meet kids from there as well.
Yeah. And that certainly puts you in a position of empathy, doesn't it? When you're new to a school and you have to find your way around. I bet that you understand what our 5th graders are going through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to both of you. We're very proud of you and appreciate your help. Monse, a certificate of excellence for you, and Alexis for you as well. Thank you. And that concludes the 2016-2017 school year of our Summit Middle School Community Service Luncheons. We are so proud of these kids and their families, and certainly appreciate all that Summit Lake Dillon Optimists do for this program. Thank you.